Good morning. It is 7:20, Friday the 22nd of April. Beautiful morning. Beautiful. I have a situation I have to take care of Sunday. And it's been troubling me since I heard. Good morning, Shadow. I love you. Go on. Go on. You're going to stay right there and be good? Okay. I have a situation happening. Everybody, excuse me. Morning, boys. Excuse me. Everybody knows my mother. Everyone knows my mother's dedication to her family and to her son and to people in general. My mother has been taking care of people all her life. That's how they heard about a little baby that was separated from his twin with cerebral palsy, put it for adoption. She took me on, and she has been my mother ever since. She fights for me, and she ensures that I have at least a home. I don't really ask much from my mother anymore. But there's a current situation happening, and I need some advice on how to handle this. Because it's truly sad, disgusting, and shameful. My mother takes care of a friend. I'm not going to use names to protect the people involved. My mother takes care of a family friend. She has for about a year now. She lives with them. She's a caretaker. He's in the early stages of Alzheimer's. Good man, real good man. And my mom has known this gentleman for 60-some years. She dated his brother when she was a teenager. Onyx is chiming in at the birds, saying good morning to the birds and the squirrels and stuff in the tree. But anyway, my mother has given up so much. Well, it's time to give back. So the current situation is this. This gentleman has 2 daughters, and they want his money. Fair enough. They think they're entitled to his money. They're entitled to it. But they're accusing my mother of wanting more and more and more. They leave her. I haven't seen the note yet, but I'm going to see this letter that they wrote her. She is scared of them. The way they talk to her, the way they treat her, the way they respect her. My mother lives with this gentleman. I hardly ever see her anymore because she cannot leave this gentleman alone. My mother gets $250 a week. She lives there 24 hours a day. Do me a favor, friends. I don't want to say the dollar amount because it's truly sad. Take $250 a week. Divide that by 24 hours a day. That is what my mother makes an hour. And they think she wants more money. They belittle her. They accuse her. And this upsets my mother. And this gentleman thinks it's his fault, but he's in the early stages of Alzheimer's. So what I'm going to do Sunday is I'm going to go there and stand up for my mom. Someone's got to do it. But friends, I guess I'm just venting. What would you do under my circumstances? See, she's been my biggest fighter, and I'm hers. So, anyone that knows my mother knows that she doesn't want money. Anyone knows that. My mom knows that she's only doing this because she cares. And how dare these two women who care nothing about their father, who care only about money and control. Well, shame on you, and I'm standing up for my mother, damn it. So I will see you ladies someday. And I will be polite, and I will be courteous, but I will be direct, and I will be sincere. Because this is a shame. This is a crime. This is worse than a sweatshop. Okay, my friends, that's it. That's my bitch for the day. But you see, this has been bugging me. It eats at me that what my mother goes through to ensure that her family is taken care of. And the people in her life, including this jail man, is taken care of. So, and they want to hold a meeting with her on Easter, of all days, Easter. I'm not a big Easter person, but to hold it on Easter, two women against my mother needs representation. It's going to be her son. So if anyone has any suggestions or share what you would do in a situation like this. But do me a favor. 250 divided by 24 hours a day. And let me remind you, this is a gentleman. It's his home. They accused my mother of moving into that home behind their back. This gentleman cannot be left alone. And all they worry about is what's going on with his money. Anyway, my friends, I've ranted too long. About 8 minutes and 20 seconds worth. Peace, my friends. Keep it real.